Are you a 14-year-old girl that's pregnant by a meth head? You are? Then this video is for you. What's up, sluts and tards? You know what I'm doing. You already know, you see the title. What's the point? What's the point in wasting your time with any more nonsense, okay? We're talking Steve Wilkos, the man everybody wants. It's what the algorithm wants. I'll keep pumping out these Steve Wilkos videos as much as the algorithm wants it. And it's understandable why. Look at him. Bald, blue-eyed, tall. He's what every man wants to be, and he's what every woman wants to be with. He's Steve Wilkos. And as always, Steve, please do not copyright claim my video. You don't copyright claim my video, I don't make fun of your DUI, we both leave happy. Deal, brother man. This video is called Way Back Wilkos. 14 and pregnant by a meth head? Question mark?
First of all, you're 16 years old, right?
Correct.
You get a 14-year-old girl pregnant. That's not really a good game plan, is it?
No, it wasn't planned.
Alright, so we got a 16-year-old and a 14-year-old. Nothing illegal about it. Kinda weird though, if you ask me. When I was 16, you wouldn't have seen me riding around with no 14-year-olds, okay? That's crazy. I don't even think any of my boys, I don't think I know anyone who would have been doing that. That seems so weird to me.
It wasn't planned. You had sexual intercourse, right?
Yes, correct.
And what happened?
She got pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Now, right off the bat, this guy clearly suffers from molester face. He's also got a weird neck beard going on, and I don't know what the fuck is up with that. The way he's got his hair side parted with the widow's peak. He's a complete mess all around.
so use birth control?
No.
Oh, wow. They teach you any of this in high school anymore?
I was actually a dropout.
You were a dropout, so you missed those classes, right?
Yeah, I did.
This is probably the thing that I speak out most against. Teenagers having babies. Kids having kids. Now, she's on the tape, and she's saying some really bad things. I mean, let's say if you were a straight A honor student, had a job, had everything going for you, this wouldn't be a good thing.
I'm going to get to that too.
Right, and you're not even that.
Steve, you don't need a degree to raw dog.
Oh my God.
You're not even that. You're a high school dropout. When you're a high school dropout, you don't have a lot of, a promising future, that's for sure.
Was a high school dropout.
Oh, was a high school, just so you're back in school.
Back then we got enrolled in GED classes
Very
I
good.
figured out she was pregnant.
You're very good.
But I don't know, why do you need to get your GED, dude? You're 16. Just go back to school. You don't need to get your GED now. You can't go to fucking high school?
No one is.
But she talks about drug use,
Drug use?
crystal meth.
No, never. She gets all of her information. She doesn't talk to me at all. I haven't seen her throughout the pregnancy. I've seen her probably twice in the last...
So you're telling me you never did crystal meth?
No.
I'm not buying it, because he clearly suffers from meth mouth. He kind of looks like a young Steve Buscemi. Steve Buscemi, though, was a sex addict, I think. You can tell by how sexy he was. He was really getting it in.
So here's a girl that you got pregnant, that you were with, and she's just throwing it out there.
Really? She gets all of her information from outside sources.
You're saying no drugs at all?
No, I didn't say that. I did have a problem with marijuana, and that's why I was a dropout.
And you're over that problem?
Not completely, but I'm making a recovery,
Nobody drops out because of marijuana alone. Nobody. That's a lie. He's doing something else. You don't just drop out because you're smoking too much weed.
He did kick her in the stomach?
She blew that way out of proportion is the thing.
She blew it way out of proportion?
Yeah.
Did you kick her in the stomach?
No, I didn't even kick her in the stomach. It was in the pelvic area.
Your Honor, it wasn't the stomach, it was the pelvis. I kicked the pregnant woman in the pelvis. Could have been even lower than that, It was a pun, if anything.
Why are we sitting on my stage? Get up.
Yeah, get bitch ass up, Steve.
The thing is...
So you kicked a 14-year-old pregnant girl in her pelvic area?
But this thing... Yes, I admit I was wrong, but it wasn't like I was telling... It wasn't to prove a point or anything. What?
It wasn't to prove a point, okay? I wasn't trying to prove anything to anyone by kicking this pregnant 14-year-old. Which is hard to believe, because I remember one morning I woke up, and my dad said, Jenna, you're not the man I want you to be. And I went out there, and I found a 14-year-old pregnant woman, and I kicked her in the teeth. and I felt like a man.
Telling you, it wasn't to prove a point or anything. It was,
Well, what was it for?
okay, if you'd let me explain, please, sir.
Well, I got asked the question.
Yeah, you can ask the question. You have all rights to.
But you could see where I would get a little pissed off.
Yeah, I completely
when a young
understand
man
where you're
tells
coming
me, I kicked a 14-year-old pregnant girl.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie about it, and I'm not going to say, I'm
Right,
going to admit I'm wrong.
but you got to understand.
Yeah, I completely understand
my
where you're coming
emotion's
from.
going to get like up here.
Yeah, and I respect you for
because it
that.
pisses me off.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, and I respect you for that, my guy. I respect you for being mad at me for kicking the 14-year-old pregnant woman, but you got to see my side of it, okay? She was bitching. Your Honor, I kicked the 14-year-old pregnant woman, but she was yapping. I was defending myself from her yapping.
Thing was, we were playing around because we had a really good relationship when we were dating. And like I picked her up and I held her at the end of the stairs and I was like, look, and like I wasn't gonna drop her because I would have killed her, you know? But
Who among us has not Suge Knight our girlfriend? Baby, I love you. Shaking the change out of her pockets. You know, I'm shaking the loose change out of my pregnant girlfriend's pockets. And she's screaming, so I let her down. And she slapped me across the face, so I give her a little punt down the steps.
I set her back down because she
Gee,
screamed.
I'm glad you were that smart.
Well, no, she put her down. I put her down because she screamed, and then she slapped me as hard as I could. And my reaction was to kick her, and I admit I was wrong, but I didn't even know she was pregnant at the time. But as soon as I figured out she was pregnant, you know, after she moved out of my house because she was living with me, I decided to get my GED. I got immediately enrolled in GED.
You have your own house?
No, I live with my mom.
If I gotta guess, I'm throwing out a guess right here. Mom is a meth head. There's meth in this story. No one's addressing it yet, but there has to be meth in this story. It doesn't make sense for the girl to just accuse him of this. Or does it? It's the meth mouth. It's the meth mouth. I don't believe him. I don't believe him.
So your 14-year-old girl was living with you with your mom?
Yeah, she stayed with me.
Okay. And your mom didn't have a problem with that?
She didn't know she was living there because me and Kayla both told her that she was staying with a family member and that her family member was letting her coming over.
Every day, every night?
Because she would leave occasionally.
Would she spend the night there?
Yeah.
And your mom didn't notice this?
Yeah, she noticed, but...
And did she say, why is a 14-year-old girl sleeping over with my 16-year-old son?
Well, it's because she was a really good fan with the family.
All right, let's bring out your ex-girlfriend, Kayla.
You're lying about everything. You have an excuse for everything, don't you?
Really?
A pregnant 14-year-old is crazy. That's probably the first time I've ever seen a pregnant 14-year-old. But like, you can tell she's pregnant. And you can also tell she's 14. That's fucked. See, that's what I like about Steve Wilkos. It's dark. You don't get that kind of dark and realness on Jerry Springer or Maury, okay? You're not confronted with the real truth of a 14-year-old pregnant woman. Not even on 16 and pregnant. Spoiler alert for you guys, a little movie magic. Not all the girls on 16 and pregnant are even 16. I know. I was disgusted when I found out. It's like finding out that girl you were beating off to in the teens category was 25.
You have an excuse for everything, don't you?
Really?
Yeah, really.
What am I lying about?
You said that it wasn't planned when we got pregnant. If it wasn't planned, you would have been smart and used a condom.
It wasn't planned. You think I honestly got you pregnant on purpose?
And you're saying I'm blowing the whole thing, kicking thing out of proportion?
You are.
You know what I'm blowing out of proportion? Him holding me over a railing and me screaming, telling him to stop because he's so messed up and he could so easily. You were messed up. You were sitting there with your friends cracking up while I was screaming for you to let me go and put me down. And then when I finally got down, I slapped you, yeah, because you shouldn't have even done that in the first place.
Ew, it sounds like this mom's running a bit of a meth den, you know? Sounds like he's got two other boys cackling like the hyenas in the fucking Lion King, while he's all methed out, Suge Knight and his pregnant girlfriend. 14-year-old pregnant girlfriend. That's the craziest part, dude. It's not illegal. It's just weird.
And then what I get after that is you kicking me. And while I'm on the ground crying, you look at me like I'm the most hated person in the world and you walk away.
Why would you stay with me then? Why did you stay over at my house? If I was doing all this to you, why would you stick around?
What other 14-year-old wouldn't stay there if I got everything I wanted? If I got to get messed up anytime I wanted, who wouldn't eat all that up? I had easy access to everything.
Really?
And you think I was gonna let that go?
Yeah.
What, easy access to what? Drugs?
I had easy access to drugs. I had whatever I wanted at the time.
Yeah, because I let you have whatever you wanted, because I treated you like a queen.
Treating me like a queen is almost killing my baby, right?
You were my minor princess. I gave you all the meth you wanted. My meth queen. She my meth queen. She my meth queen. Let her hit the bando. She's only 14.
I didn't even know you were pregnant at the time.
I had 2 pregnancy tests, 2 first response tests before you even did that.
After you did that.
Oh, Andy's got a ponytail. This guy becomes more and more untrustworthy by the moment.
Because I don't want you to see your baby. Why would I allow my child in a drug house?
A drug house?
A drug house.
Really?
Really?
How is it a drug house?
How is it a...
Well, my suspicions were confirmed right there. It is most certainly a drug house.
Is it a drug house? You and your friends get messed up every day, and your mom
Really? You
sits
haven't
in
been
her
around
room.
in 6 months, Kayla? How do you know what goes around?
Really?
How do you know
Really?
what goes on? Okay, you haven't been around. You don't know any of the efforts I'm making. You know,
Steve, ask him what she means by messed up. Because it sounded like it could just be everything. They are meth heads, so they might just be doing anything and everything.
I'm going to college in fall. I have college preparation. I had to miss college preparation, orientation, to come here to see you.
Whoa. That don't make a lick of sense, dude. You're 16. You're going to get your GED now. But also you're missing college preparation classes right now so you can go to college? And look at bro's face in the background right here. Look at that dude's in the purple face. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dog? Dude's like, that don't make any sense.
So listen, you're 14 years old. Mm-hmm. You get pregnant, right? Mm-hmm. What was your reaction when you found out you were pregnant?
I was shocked. I was blown out of my mind. I didn't even think I could get pregnant in the beginning.
Why is that?
Because I was just in and out of different facilities.
I'm retarded, Steve. Steve, she's a methed up 14-year-old. Of course she didn't know she could get pregnant.
And you left the facility, and they were looking for you?
Mm-hmm. Right before I left the facility, I was supposed to get on birth control, but I left before it could happen.
Obviously, this is a stupid question, but you're not ready to be a mom, right?
No. But, I know it's going to be hard because, yeah, I am only 14 and I'm still in school, but...
I guess you don't got any parents or something. That's sad.
Now, here's the question. Are you in 8th grade or are you in high school?
I'm a freshman.
Oh, you are a freshman in high school.
The fuck? Do I not know how old people are supposed to be to do things? Where the fuck have they been? What is going on here? She's already in high school at 14. He's already too far gone to go back into high school at 16. Like, what?
So what are you going to do?
Well, my mom's helping me out so much right now. And, I have so much support from my mom and my whole family. And, yeah, he wants... What?
I said, yeah, your family.
Yeah, my family, not your deadbeat family.
My deadbeat family?
Yes.
At least I have a mother who cares.
Really?
Yeah.
If my mom didn't care, she wouldn't have flown out with me to come help me do this show.
If your mom cared, she would have had you home within that first month because she
And
knew
if
you
your
were
mom
there.
cared, she would have sent her ass home.
Yeah.
Both of your moms suck. How about that? Both of your moms suck.
Go to your mom's right now.
I don't know what one was.
Go to your room, young man. Let's bring out Garrett's mother, Christina.
Hi.
Hi.
First of all, okay, Garrett's my son. Kayla is not the cute little pretty angel that you're seeing on this stage.
I don't think anybody's looking at her saying, look at this cute little angel. She talks about drug use.
Yeah, because that's why she was in the facility.
Right.
So I didn't know she escaped.
But what I'm
I had
saying
no
is,
idea. I
Mom,
said, you need to go home to your mom. You need to go home to your mom.
Mom, she's not painting herself as this great picture.
Oh, yes, everything she said was a complete lie. She should feel ashamed of herself. She should come over here and talk to me. Because she could not look me in the eye and say this.
Christina.
And it's not this.
This mom's really putting a lot of blame on a 14-year-old. I hate that this lady knows that she is in the wrong to some degree. She knows that they're doing drugs in her house. She knows her son is doing so many drugs. He don't even go to school no more. And she's trying to put it all on this 14-year-old meth head. That's you can't do that, lady. You can't do that unless you're an adult meth head. Mommy probably doing meth too, if my guess.
Christina.
And this is not the big picture, though.
She's 14 years old.
I understand. He's 16. He was
Right.
15.
Right.
He was 15.
Listen,
That's only 1 year.
Listen,
he has a wiener, too.
Did you know they
He has a wiener too. What does she mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Next to me.
Did you know they were having sex?
Wouldn't want to hear it. I didn't see it.
Did you know they were having sex?
Moms don't. Yes, but moms don't want to see that.
Okay.
I mean,
You hang out here.
Mom doesn't want to see it. What do you mean, dude? You don't have to see it to know it's happening. What? I didn't actually see him hit.
You hang out here. I'm gonna go backstage for a second. What's the matter?
What's the matter? You're
Yeah.
sitting there making my mom look like a television.
I'm not making her look anything. I'm asking.
Imagine he's saying like dumbass or something like that. But it is funny if you imagine he said the N-word.
Questions.
Yeah, and when she defends herself, you just find some other way to just try to take her down.
I'm not yelling at her.
No, you're not. I understand
No.
that. And then sitting there, you don't even let me talk my side of the story, and I'm sitting here,
I let you explain your side of the story.
and you sat there and laughed at me, Steve.
You know what?
What 16-year-old is going to college, all right? What 16-year-old is actually trying to be a father?
Because
It is pretty crazy. What 16-year-old is trying to go to college? Most 16-year-olds are trying to get through high school first. And he's skipping that. He said, no, I'm going to get my GED. I'm going straight to college. Ballsy when you couldn't even do high school. Hey, that meth gives you some super confidence, I guess.
most 16-year-olds are in high school.
Yeah, most 16-year-olds are in high school, and I had my problems, all right?
I have my problems, Steve, okay? And I'm trying to excel above them by going to college.
I had to change my whole lifestyle. You know, I
Yeah,
was
you're
a drug.
doing that. You're doing that now. But all the actions before, you know what?
Who cares about all the actions before, Steve? That's the past, all
I
right?
do. I care about it, and I'm sure that little girl's mother does.
This has to be a common thing in every episode of Steve Wilkos. Probably in every episode I've watched on this channel. Whoever the guy is that is, being brought up their wrongs, they will always be like mad, like, well, the past isn't the past? Whoa, we're bringing up my past on this show? Whoa, we're talking about what happened last week? We're talking about what happened 4 months ago? Are you kidding me, dude? Live in the moment. Live in the moment. Steve, why can't you just live in the moment for 5 seconds, dog? Just vibe?
I have a 14-year-old girl on my stage that's pregnant.
Yes.
And I have nobody that I've met so far that's, really capable of raising a child.
100% right, Steve. Couldn't agree with you more, man. Classic Jenna and Steve connection, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you on stage, bring Kayla back out. We're going to see how we're going to make this situation better. Okay?
Yes, we could try.
Okay.
He kind of looks like he's dressed up like a vampire, the way his hair's slicked back. He just looks like a nerdy vampire. Or the Rizzler. He kind of looks like the Rizzler.
Mom, well, first of all, you can't sit on my stage. I'm going to ask you.
And I'll leave your stage. Goodbye.
Why don't you go back and tell your son the music like a young he needs to be. See how he's acting like this?
I'm done.
You need to, this is where
No,
you
I'm not
step
gonna
up to the
settle
plate
down.
and redeem yourself, Mom. You go back and tell your son
he
to
told
come
me
out
you're not
here.
gonna sit on
We
my
need to
stage.
work
Like,
this
he's
problem
like
out
this big
with Kayla,
almighty
okay?
man. No.
Go back there and tell him to come out. Can you relate to this story? Need my help? Call 1-888-STEVE-07.
Nah, I can't say I can relate, Steve. Can't say that I can. I never been pregnant by a meth head.
And basically what it comes down to, everybody involved made bad decisions. He made bad decisions, his mom made bad decisions. We've all acknowledged that, okay? If he's not making an effort, he drops out, he's hanging out at home, playing video games, no, don't let him see the child.
Jesus, please don't ever zoom in on his face like that again. That was terrible.
But if he's saying if it's true, and I believe it is, and his mom's here, that he is trying to stop doing all kind of drugs, he's in school, he's trying to change his life, he's trying to get prepared for his child, wouldn't you agree to say, I'm going to work with you on, you can see the child, you're going to be the father, you help me support this baby? Because you're going to need it. You're going to need every help you can get.
Every child should know who their mother and father is, but like I've been telling you, my baby needs a fatherly figure. My baby doesn't need a Garrett.
Please don't paint all Garretts in a box right there, okay? There's a lot of good Garretts out there. Not all of them are pregnant woman kickers, pregnant women punters, pregnant women punching club, Garretts only.
Both made mistakes. He's saying he made a mistake, and it never happened since, right?
No. That was the first and last time it's ever happened.
Never happened since. So why not try to work this out? You know, again, I told you, you're going to need help.
I'm making an effort, Kayla, and that's all I want you to realize, because you don't ever talk to me anymore. We don't see each other at all, and, you know, I hate that, because me and you were really close. You don't even lie, because you know we were.
We were, but things change over time.
Yes, I know things changed. Okay, that's not what we're saying.
And,
but it's,
and just let me jump in here. Nobody's asking you to go back to that.
No,
nobody's
I'm
asking
not
you to go
asking.
back in a relationship. All we're saying here is you are going to be a mother. He is going to be a father.
Yeah.
Nothing can change that. What we're saying is I need you to act civilly and adult-like because you're going to be a mother. And he's trying to make the effort to say, I want to do whatever is right for this baby. How do we get to you to act just like, not even friends, but just like, almost like, you're almost like partners with this child. That's what you are, you're partners. He's father, you're mother. Is there any way that you can move past all this other stuff that happened? Because it would be something to say, we can't move past it if he's still sitting at home, smoking dope and not doing anything. But since this happened, he is trying to change. He is trying to make a difference. Are you doing the same?
Yeah.
Stop doing drugs?
Yeah, I'm completely sober.
You're completely sober. And
I'm
that's
completely
good
sober.
stuff. So, do you think that you could work together with him just as a parent?
I could give it a shot, but...
Give it a shot. There you go. She's going to give it a shot.
I think Steve did a pretty good job mediating right there. Really made an impact on this white trash family right here.
So, we want to offer parenting classes, counseling, whatever we can provide. You're going to accept the help that we offer to you, right?
Yes, with passion.
With passion.
Yeah, I'm gonna accept it with passion. Passion.
Right? Now, we're going to bring you back on the show in a few months after your baby's born, and we're going to find out how it is being a young mother at 14 years old, and we're going to find out if you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. Does that sound like a fair plan? All right.
Sounds
you go
excellent
be
to
with
me.
your mom, you go be with your mom.
right,
Thanks for being on the show.
Fortunately, the baby wouldn't make it because Garrett shook the baby out of her, and it landed down the steps. And in his startlement, he dropped her, killing her on impact. And then Garrett and the boys smoked dust all day, and it was the sickest summer ever. That was Steve Wilkos 3 right there. I did it. I fed you, algorithm. Bring me in somebody. Bring me in some more people. I hope this was enjoyable. If you want other stuff, there's other stuff on this channel. There's more videos now. Go watch them. Tell me what you think. Comment. I respond to all the comments. I'll respond to you. Say a mean thing. I'll still respond to it. Doesn't matter. Mean, positive, negative, cute, flirtatious. Doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. I'm responding.
I'm gonna shake a baby out of you.